Welcome to Visualizing Density. In this tutorial, we are going to briefly discuss how to address residential density in your comprehensive plan, including ways density can impact the character, resilience, and economic growth of your community. Density is important for many reasons. It diversifies your housing stock, it makes your community more resilient, it can help you with infrastructure costs, and of course, it helps you meet the requirements of your comprehensive plans. There are three characteristics that impact your minimum density requirements: your community designation, future affordable housing needs, if applicable, and your transit station areas, if applicable. Your community designation sets the overall density expectation for new development and redevelopment. These expectations vary based on your community's sewer availability and development history. If your community is expecting growth in sewer-serviced areas, a portion of that growth must address your share of the future need for affordable housing. This means guiding residential land at densities that make affordable housing development possible. If your community has or will have a transit station area, there are minimum densities to support transit-oriented development in that area. Calculating density follows a pretty simple formula. All you need is the total area of residential land and the number of units developed or expected to develop on that land. For more details on calculating density, please watch the PlanIt land use webinar. People have preconceptions about density, but the way density is experienced depends on the context of the community and other characteristics of a development. Building type, cost, quality, and urban form all contribute to how density fits in your community. Discussing these associated characteristics is often a more engaging way to plan for density. Density, multifamily, and affordable housing have been used interchangeably in some cases, but this is not necessarily true. So you can have a neighborhood of single-family homes on quarter-acre lots, and you can still be above your minimum density requirements in a suburban-edge community, for example. In this image, you can see densities of 3 to 5 units per acre in different cities around the region. You can accomplish higher densities of 7.5 to 10 units per acre as it fits within your community. Even higher densities of 15 to 25 units per acre can be accomplished based on the community characteristics. And of course, if you are going for much higher densities, design means even more for a fit within your community. The denser the development, the more design matters. Focus on the character of the place you are striving for based on your community, then shape and use your ordinances to encourage the development you want to see. Discussing the full range of development characteristics will help you achieve density that works in your community. It can help you tailor your residential development to your requirements, your local community character, and changing market conditions. Due to changes in population, economy, and generational shifts, serving a variety of needs becomes an important strategy. Development flexibility allows developers to serve today's market while ensuring the desirability of your community over time. The more variety and flexibility in density and housing type, the more resilient and economically stable your community is. Infrastructure is expensive to build and maintain, so it has to last several decades. The more households that can be accommodated by your infrastructure, the more efficient your growth will be, and the more resilient your tax base will be for maintenance over time. Thank you for watching this tutorial. For more online tutorials and other resources, please check the PlanIt page of the Local Planning Handbook.